Good morning, everyone. I'm your friend David Cameo, and we are Squawking Dead, a podcast pulverizing episodes beyond the Walking Dead universe. And today, we're here to show you the answers to our sixth question in our Fear the Walking Dead final season countdown giveaway, which is, what was the moment that made you stand up and cheer throughout your watch of Fear the Walking Dead throughout the seasons? You guys answered and showed up. What is this even for? Well, like I said, it's a giveaway where fans answer questions creatively in order for a chance to win both a $50 gift certificate to twshop.com as well as a Fear the Walking Dead thank you tribute t-shirt designed by Thomas O'Mara, aka Celtic TSO on all the social media, containing a silhouette of John Dory with the names of all the characters that have ever been on Fear the Walking Dead behind him in the background. Let's start with our first answer from Kira.
The moment that I stood up and cheered when John Dory beat the crap out of Victor Strand.
Oh.
Best moment ever. It was like a moment where I was like, he's gonna hit him. And I started getting really excited because I knew he was gonna hit him. Because why wouldn't he? I knew that the beef between them was really gonna come to a head because Victor, of course, was being Victor and being a jackass and screwing things up. Didn't think it would come to blows, but the moment when it was finally coming, very exciting and very, very satisfying.
Come on, Kira. Right, that episode was in season 6, and the episode is called The Door. It is quite an episode. It was around the time of filming when Garrett found out that his father passed, and you can really tell that Garrett left everything on the table. A moment that made Mitchell stand up and cheer.
What do you want? What's up, kid? Grace? No!
Ugh, so gross. Still love it.
So if we couldn't tell, my cheer moment was during season 7, episode 6, Reclamation, when they were trying to kill those CRM soldiers, because that was just a very, very awesome, nerve-wracking episode the whole time. So when they just did their things, I jumped and I was so happy.
Yeah, that was a wow moment. Just the spray splatter. It was, what a great effect. Kim Dickens, Italy. Barbara.
I didn't protect my daughter after she killed someone. I asked you a question before. Why did Dakota kill my husband? You said you didn't know. That wasn't true. It was you, Virginia.
You're the reason.
You always were.
No way!
Well, not gonna lie, this very moment got me happy. I couldn't stand Virginia at all and her stupid daughter who killed off John, whom I liked very much. Later, Dakota died too, so justice is served. Oh, Barbara. This is gonna get even better. This next one is from Jaden. Q6. What is the moment that made you stand up and cheer? I think for me, the moment I stood up and cheered is when Madison returned. Why? I've always liked Madison. She always wanted to keep her family together. I've enjoyed how Madison can often read through Strand's BS, similar to how Daniel does. I think I like her because she is honest and can build a relationship with most people. A little slideshow of Madison throughout the seasons. I never thought Madison died because in the Walking Dead universe, if you don't see them die on screen, they are possibly still alive, unless it is confirmed by someone working on the show, which it was until it wasn't. An example of this is in TWD. The hospital group was confirmed dead off screen by Greg Nicotero. I love these 3D effects. Nice work, Jaden. All right, next up is our very own co-host, Cosmom09 Rachel Burt, and it is the moment Mo says, when? This line still gives me chills. This was in Bury Her Next to Jasper's Leg, which is episode 6 of season 6. And it's at the end of the episode when Mo and Wendell actually reunite. June parlays with Ginny and she arranges this. This is Rachel's painting of that moment. When? And then they reunite. It's just a wonderful, wonderful moment. Thank you, Rachel. You guys, you artists showing up and painting. It's so cool. All right, let's move on to Sharon D. I'm going to warn you guys, I've seen this one already. And it's a lot like Barbara's, with a twist.
I asked you a question before. Why did Dakota kill
Oh, I
my
know this
husband?
scene.
You said
Oh,
you
no.
didn't know. That wasn't true. Who was you, Virginia? You always were. No way!
Oh, man. Uh... Yes. All right. We all know that this is the moment that Sharon D liked the most, but I think she's trying to get me canceled. I just spoke to her now. Yes, she's trying to get me canceled, essentially. She just wants me to be very, very uncomfortable. Also, she knows my favorite character is Madison. It's not fair. It's not nice. So. I'm going to move on now. This next one is from Emily. So this image, I think, is from This Land Is Your Land, Season 3, Episode 13. And let me just play the little push-in she created here for her painting. And it's just so well done. It is such a moment, too. Oh, Emily, this is by far my favorite entry. I did like the abstract of your depiction in the water park. Season 4, Episode 4 with June and Alicia. June, well, then Naomi. But this is next level. Last up is Brian.
That moment that made me get up and cheer, I'm going to have to go through season 1 through 3. Those are my favorite seasons, but 3 big moments. One, it was almost like a Black Widow moment where Madison Clark took out Troy, got the spoon right in her eye. That made me jump up and cheer because the team was in disarray. Our family was trapped with different sections on the base, and it was just a bleak moment. Another big moment was that same episode when Cliff Curtis was thrown into the Walker pit, like the Incredible Hulk, taking cinder blocks and just smash, smash, smash. Then there was another moment when that snake in the grass, Victor Strand, shot Daniel Salazar, my favorite character, right in the face. And then you see Daniel Salazar, he's kind of limping. His face is pretty much shot, big hole in his face. And then all of a sudden he turns into John Wick and takes out all the men at the dam. That was a moment that had me going, yes! All those moments were great, but honestly, the best moment that made me stand up and cheer was the moment that Madison Clark returned, when you consider everything she's been through. And now, granted, it could have been better had that moment not gone to Chris Hardwick, because it should have been ours. We shouldn't have been told, but it didn't matter, because what Madison Clark means to that story is huge. And when we got to see her in the last episode of season 7, knowing we're coming into that final season and Madison Clark is back, that moment is the biggest moment for me, because she was back. So those other 3 were big, but Madison Clark's return is that moment that made me stand up and go, yes!
It's probably because I kept egging Brian on that she would never return. Madison's dead! And mostly because I got really, really tired throughout season 5. I can't keep doing this. I can't keep saying, what if this character is Madison? What if Madison returns at this moment? Couldn't do it. It's the same thing as Heath. I can't spend the mental energy. What's most important is what's in front of us now. Thank you so much for your submissions. I really, really enjoyed them. Thank you for participating, and thank you for always spreading the word on these giveaways, retweeting these videos when they come out so that people can enjoy them. And I'm looking forward to your answers to the 7th and final question, which should already be up on Ko-fi or Patreon. And if not, follow us so that as soon as it does come up, you'll be notified. Take care, everybody. We'll see you soon as we break down Fear the Walking Dead's 8th and final season. We'll be getting together on Sunday to record our episode. So when you are following us on Ko-fi and Patreon, you'll have the schedule and the link to join us in the audience so that you can provide your input as we lend our thoughts.